Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to welcome you to Cathy Chat. Today, as you can see, I have the dynamic, I call her amazing, the amazing Grace Strachan with us today. Grace, how are you?
I am wonderful. How are you doing?
I am fantastic. Yesterday in Kansas City, as a matter of fact, we always do weather reports around here. It was like 59 degrees, gorgeous outside. It was fantastic. Today it is 16, literally wind chill, and snow was on the ground. And if you don't like the weather in Kansas City, stick around for about 5 minutes, it'll change.
But the sun is shining now.
Yes, I know that. And I know where you're from. You're used to the snow.
Doesn't bother
That's
me at all.
No, I know that. That's for sure. Alert, actual little bird told me something about you. You've got some super duper exciting news, don't you?
I do. I have never been more excited. As you know, I've been with Send Out Cards for approximately 9 years. Well, we had a new company launch on Saturday.
Oh my
And
gosh.
the company went live on Monday. And the company is called Greener Still. And it is the new parent company to Send Out Cards. So instead of just having one website, I now have 7 websites.
Oh my goodness. That is so exciting.
I am so
excited. Now tell us about Greener Still. They obviously picked the name because it's your initials.
Yes, I was thinking that too. That's why I put the GS. I just couldn't resist. And I'm sure they picked it for me. Actually, Greener Still has a very, very good story, and I don't want to ruin it because Cody Bateman, our CVO and founder, could tell you the story much better than me. But the whole idea behind Greener Still is we now have 6 streams of income, which means water flowing. And as water flows, it flows into making the grass greener. But then you can also take it in another way. We have 6 streams of income, which can also make us green or money. So it can be taken either way. So we're kind of excited about the whole idea behind it. And the fact that we have the new premier company that is a relationship marketing and development company. We can take now everything, we can enhance anything that has to do with self, others, or business and enhance it for anybody.
Oh my goodness. Now that does sound exciting. You've been telling us actually on some of our networking calls for a few weeks now that something fabulous is coming. And this sounds like we are here and so excited. What are we going to notice when we go to your website?
Well, actually, we have 7 websites. So we can either go top down or we can go bottom up. So in other words, what I mean by that is Greener Still is actually our opportunity. So if somebody wants to make a little extra income, maybe pay off a mortgage, make a car payment, they can go to Greener Still and it will take you down to the other 6 streams at the bottom.
Oh my gosh.
They're all integrated. So you can literally click on one and go to the next.
My goodness.
We've divided it into 3 groups. So the first group is for self, and it's for self-awareness, self-care. So we have one stream that is called, and I'm learning it, so be patient with me. It's actually Blue 42 for Life. And then we have Promptings You, which is another website. And the B42 for Life is supplements. The Promptings You comes from acting on a prompting, and that is totally education. So it is educational videos, live streams. It's going to be totally being able to go into yourself and grow within.
My goodness, it sounds like they've thought of absolutely everything.
Yeah.
Now, as a rep, and I know that you're quite high up in the company now, as a rep, do you get samples of everything or does everyone?
Actually, I got some samples of the supplements to try. And I actually took one all this week, and I've been sleeping like a baby. Which is, when you get to our age, you know how it is about getting up and not sleeping through the night. Well, I'm now sleeping like a baby, so that's great.
That's awesome.
But
yes.
A lot of what we've got is something that is going to retail beautifully. Our send out cards, of course, is going to be part of it, and that's been enhanced in a lot of different ways. But we also offered something even better, and that is Bella Cadeau. And what that is high-end gifts. So Send Out Cards has always been a card company that you can send gifts as well.
Yes.
Now we have a high-end gifting company for those people that want to send the high-end gifts.
My goodness. As I said, it does sound like they've actually thought of everything. Can you give us an example? I don't want to put you on the spot since this is so brand new, but you got my attention with the high-end gifts. What are some examples of those?
Beautiful jewelry.
There you go.
Unbelievable. I mean, I cannot wait. They actually have a wrap that is like a wool, and it looks like it's hand knit. It's absolutely gorgeous. Some beautiful watches, gorgeous robes. So the best way to think of it is when you've got somebody you've got somebody special in your life and you want to go shopping for them. You'll be able to go to this website and go shopping for them.
Oh my goodness.
I know. I'm so excited.
You definitely got my attention on that one. Now you said that Greener Still is going to be the parent company and Send Out Cards technically be under that. So basically that's the umbrella now. Is that correct? The Greener Still?
Greener Still is part of the whole umbrella.
Okay,
but
yes.
Greener Still is really the opportunity. So I will send people to Greener Still, and they'll be able to go down through the website, and at the bottom, it will give you your all the different streams at the bottom, so you can go to each website if you want and purchase.
My goodness.
And I haven't told you the best part.
I can't wait.
The business part. We have two websites for business. Now, what do we need more than anything right now? And that is to be out there on social media.
Sure.
How many people have time to be able to find the content and put the content out where they need it to be?
Not too many.
You got it. We have a new website called Stream Marketing, and it is artificial intelligence. And you can literally go in there and with a click, and you know more of this than I do, so I'm going to be learning real quick, but you can put in unique words, and the artificial intelligence will pick up articles, and then at 6:15 in the morning, you'll be able to go in and choose what you want and put where.
Wow.
So they're finding all the content for you.
My goodness, you can't ask for better than that. Yeah. And of course, I know a little bit about your journey as far as when you started with Send Out Cards. Tell our listeners, our viewers about that, because for you to be in the business for 9 years now is so huge. You must be meeting lots of amazing people.
Oh, unbelievable. And actually the reason I started with Send Out Cards was I started because I had a full-time job. I was traveling 5 states. And I had somebody that said to me, I think this is something you could use for your business, because, I was getting very bad at sending thank you cards. I was getting very lazy at it. And this person said to me, I think this is something you could use. And I did. I signed up immediately and started using it, and I was the star. Everywhere I went, all my designers and architects, before I even started a presentation, I get a hug. Because it was thank you for the birthday card, thank you for the anniversary card, thank you for whatever. And it increased my business like 65% the first year.
Wow.
Because nobody says thank you anymore. It's a lost art. What can I say? And so I love the business, but I didn't do anything with it besides for me, because I wanted to be able to, with my husband, I wanted to be able to come home and say I wanted a new outfit when I wanted a new outfit. I wanted to be able to travel when I wanted to be able to travel. And that's what I did. My trip to England, I went with my 2 sister-in-laws, and my Send Out Cards paid for my trip.
Wow.
So that's why I became involved with it. And then, as you know, my husband passed away suddenly 3 years ago, and I decided I didn't want to travel for somebody else anymore. So I took my send-out cards and made it my full-time job.
Oh my gosh, that's a funny story. And I know you've never looked back. And I also know there's a lot of little birdies that tell me things about you. And I also got a fantastic promotion within your company.
Yes, but now those promotions are history.
Okay. Yeah.
Which I
Well,
love. Now we're on different levels, and that's good. You know, I've been one of these people, and Cathy, you know me quite well. When I have a goal, it usually has something to do with not me, but it has
yes.
something to do with people around me. And I became VIP this year, and I have tried to be VIP for the last 5 years and never made it. But when you became a VIP in our company, you went to the convention and you got to wear a beautiful dress and you went for dinner, and it was really phenomenal.
Yeah.
But anyway, what can I say? This year, when they said, you can become a VIP, and they told us that if you became a VIP, you'd be able to get kind of the preview launch. So in other words, we got involved in the pre-launch of the new line and the new company. And all I kept thinking about was, if I get involved with that, I can help my team.
Oh my
And
gosh. Yeah.
And I got VIP first 2 weeks.
Oh, I'm so serious.
It's a different mindset.
I love success stories, and you are a prime example of that. Yes.
Yeah. But
now I have
company
to know, the gracious reflection piece of you is one of your Facebook pages that you run, and almost every single one of your posts I've ever seen has something to do with gratitude. That is your DNA, isn't it?
Yes, it is. Yeah. I really believe that appreciation appreciates. And the more you appreciate people, the more you're appreciated. But also, the more kindness and love that you share in the world. I mean, let's be honest. If people smile, if people say thank you, people show gratitude, you make people happy. And the more we can make people happy, especially right now, the better off we are.
Mm-hmm.
And I think gratitude is the way to do it. Love and gratitude is what this world needs more of.
My goodness, that is so, 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 so true. One of the things I always wonder with you is all the networking places that you go and all the people that you meet. What does an infomercial sound like with you? What do you tell them you do? What is part of the amazing grace that you tell them?
I usually just say that I am a relationship marketing specialist that shows gratitude and shares kindness throughout the world.
That's perfect. And where is the farthest away place that you personally have ever sent a card?
Australia.
Okay. Now, just for my sake, and and our viewers, how long did that take to get it to Australia?
I think it only takes about 7 to 10 days.
That's fantastic.
Now, now during COVID, because they're not a lot of there, and people aren't aware of the fact that they're complaining about mail overseas, but they don't realize that not a lot of airlines are flying into the country, which means the mail is not arriving.
Yes.
And that's what's delaying everything.
But yeah. I figured with
Canada,
you that
yeah. I mean, I get stuff in Canada in less than 10 days.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, that's fantastic too, because I knew that obviously you are from Canada, for those people who don't know that yet. And so that piece is important. And obviously a lot of your cards have been sent to Canada, I would bet.
Probably more than you'd want to know.
You've got a very,
what can I say?
Yeah, with your family there, and I happen to know there's a little great niece that might be a namesake. Is that true?
Oh yes, my baby Grace is. She's here. You ready?
Yes. Oh my gosh. Oh, now that is fantastic. That is
That is my baby. That now the sad thing is, and because COVID, this is my
yes.
baby Grace when she was 8 months old when I met her.
Uh-huh.
And she just had her second birthday, and I've not seen her since.
Oh my gosh. I tell you what. Isn't it now think about that too from a standpoint of social media and FaceTime and all those things. Isn't it cool that we've still gotten to stay connected to some of our friends and family members, even if we can't see them in person because of the restrictions and no more than 6 people in a household and all those things. So that's she's a doll. I mean, seriously, she's a doll. And they definitely named her well. She looks fabulous.
And she's adorable, of course.
Yeah, of course. One of the things I wanted to ask before we leave today, for all of our friends watching, certainly, and who will be watching on the replay, and for those of us, those who will be listening on the podcast, how do people actually get a hold of you? If they wanted to learn more about Greener Still, if they wanted to learn about Gracious Reflection, if they wanted to know your journey with Send Out Cards and how you have become so successful, how do people reach you?
Probably the best way to reach me is it would probably be either my email or my text. So my text is 913-406-8734. And my email is Grace, and you can see how it's spelled. It's spelled different. I say Strawn, but people say Strachan, Strachan, whatever they want. I'll answer to any of the above.
Yes.
At KC, like Kansas City, .rr, like Roadrunner.com.
Okay, one more time.
Go now to my website, my new website, and it is www.greenerstill.com/131007. I'm a 007.
I knew that would have to be the case. That's fantastic. Yes, that is fantastic. It doesn't surprise me, but yes, that is fantastic. I love that so much. And I know how exciting it is to be part of launching a new business. And I seriously so thrilled for you. You've got to be excited like crazy. And where do you have a business page yet as far as the Greener Still pieces? Because I have seen some of the pictures you've posted. Is that on your personal Facebook page?
I have not done any of that yet because I haven't got any of the logos or anything yet.
Oh, okay.
So I haven't done anything. But if you go to the Greener Still, that is a live website.
Oh, perfect.
Well, and that'll be go to it, and it literally will take you down and take you to all the other 6 at the bottom. So you can go and play. There's one I did not tell you about.
What's
Stream
that?
VA.
What is
we
that?
have Stream Virtual Assistant, where you can pay a monthly fee and get a virtual assistant to help you navigate what's needed.
Now, you know how I feel about anybody that can help me. So, that is awesome. Yeah, that is absolutely awesome.
Yeah.
Well, once again, as I said originally, it sounds like your company has thought of absolutely everything. They definitely have a dynamic rep consultant with you, and I'm thrilled for your success, Amazing Grace.
Thank you so much, Cathy. And you know what? I hope your ears were burning earlier today because I was having a conversation with another good friend of yours, and we were talking about the fact that there isn't anybody out there that is a better connector than you are, and a person that makes somebody feel good every time you enter the room. You make somebody else feel special. So
well, that's very sweet of you to say, and I appreciate that because I learned from the best, my friend, and I think we're all in this together. Before we say goodbye, I wanted to know if there is one more thing that you would like our viewers and our listeners to know about Amazing Grace. One more thing.
Yes. Go Chiefs.
Yeah. I like the way you think. I appreciate that you're wearing red today. That's awesome. And we've only got a couple more until the big game. So that's fantastic. That's a beautiful way to say goodbye. I love that. Thank you so much for being on today, my friend. And I absolutely am thrilled to be able to watch your success.
Thank you so much, Cathy, for having me. I really appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us on Cathy Chat. Be sure and look at my YouTube channel, Cathy Weaver KC, my website, cathyweaverkc.com, and my podcast on Anchor and Spotify, Cathy Chat. Thanks very much. Have a great day, and Grace is right. Go Chiefs!